I mean, Jesus, this is a game that I lose. I literally haven't lost in like 10 games. Like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my face, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only when it gets exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only when it gets exception on my crew. But y'all gonna see nice beat down. I'ma win, I won't lose with this. It's not even my last year for I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. See, this guy can keep my attention, keep me awake. First, another beat down. Another beatdown.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, yeah, right.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Well,
you
know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So I just double-teamed.
First carry for the former Buckeye, Jkbsportz. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
When you're streaming, you're so much further
from the game. Fickle man.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jkbsportz. The return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away. Right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see that. What's he doing? What's he doing? Are we can adjust some stuff too? Are we adjusting stuff too?
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Beautiful. Moving one-on-one. Big plays. Come on, snap the ball. Snap the ball.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I do not want to do
A
that.
6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now Dobbins. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Jkbsportz, the ball carrier. Nick Bosa on the stop.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So on 4th down, they decided to go with a run-pass option. A good decision.
And the run can get you there, but the pass gets you there quicker. Nice decision. Picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well, but popped it free from his grasp.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
What? Aren't they in the end zone?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Was that in the end zone?
To the defense, they forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback.
I'm in the end zone.
You are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Whatever, I'm happy that you guys saw that. I was in the end zone when I found the ball. Now we used to be able to try and take a look.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
39-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, 49ers.
21. Check 21. Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again here on 2nd and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Garoppolo fighting his tight end Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a full receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. It gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's another Baltimore.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. On second and 11 now. Jackson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Our 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stack sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On second and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 25. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4. It's a foot race. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now. Through an opening, and there he goes. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. And that big fourth quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Back in the game, baby. Tell you how things come. Now get ready, man. Women, if you love me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo got a man. That's Richie James. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete to Richie James.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Garoppolo now. And James has it. Touchdown, 49ers. Richie James, 70 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.